Yo, what's up, guys? What an absolutely embarrassing performance today by the Italian national team today, guys. Losing to Norway, guys, 3-0, guys. And what can I say about this performance today, guys? What an absolutely disgusting performance today by the national team from start to finish, guys. And you just knew with the way Italy had been playing, in the Nations League against Germany, even though they came back, despite they lost, they showed some character in those games. Just not good enough again today by the Italian team today, guys. It's just incredible to watch. Italy was doing okay to start the game. They had a bit of possession, but they weren't really doing much with it. And then after, you see Norway coming down, beating Italy with the easy through balls, guys. That first goal by Sorloth, too bloody easy, but you got to thank Bastoni with a horrendous ball, guys, in Norway's half. They come back down the field, and Bastoni's the one who keeps Sorloth onside, which absolutely screws Italy, of course, making it 1-0 for the Norwegians, guys. Just horrendous defending by Italy, looking like they're sleeping on the field, guys. Just a bad start to the game, and it just got worse as we saw, because then after Norway came down about 10-15 minutes later, and this Nusa kid with an absolute strike. My God, what a beautiful shot. But he's wide bloody open. I don't understand this defense by Italy, letting this kid walk in like that, completely wide open, and he puts a beautiful strike past Donnarumma, and I don't even blame the keeper. He can't make that save. It's a strong-ass shot, and he has no chance of saving it. Point blank like that, no way. And then after, you see Erling Haaland, you knew eventually that guy was going to get a bloody goal, and then Odegaard puts in a good through ball to him, and he scores the pass, blown by Donnarumma there, and he finishes off to make it 3-0. Just the defending by Italy was absolutely horrendous. Beyond means, guys, just watching this team, it's like unrecognizable at times with this team. And then in the second half, on top of it, absolutely lifeless. Italy did not look like they gave a shit that they have missed the last 2 World Cups, guys, and possibly can miss a third. Genuinely embarrassing by this national team, guys. That second half performance as well. Zero life, zero urgency. They didn't look like they cared. They didn't look like they wanted to fight for the manager. And he's another problem I'm going to get into in a minute, guys. But that second half on top of the first, just a forgettable 90 minutes by the national team. There's not even really much to comment about the second half. Norway just defended, let Italy just play with the ball. Italy did nothing with it. Italy's best chance was probably when Orsolini put in the ball to Luca. That was probably Italy's best chance of the game, and that was near the end of the game, guys. So just a pathetic performance for the national team, guys. And then on top of it all, we got this dummy running the national team in Luciano Spalletti. Once again, this manager and his player selection is questionable again. And guys, I understand that Italy had a shit ton of injuries going into this game, missing a lot of key players, guys. I totally understand that. But we're the Italian national team, guys, a 4-time World Cup champion. That is no excuse to put up a performance like we just saw today, guys, especially, like I mentioned, missing the last 2 World Cups. And not only that, guys, some embarrassing statistics out this game. This is the first time Italy's given up 3 goals in the first half in a World Cup qualifier. This is the first time Italy's lost back-to-back games in qualifying. This is the first time Italy has gone scoreless in back-to-back World Cup qualifying games, guys. Just absolutely absurd by this national team, guys. And the manager, like I said, on top of it all, this guy here, guys, I think it's time for Luciano Spalletti to go. He should have been sacked after Euro 24, guys, last summer. They didn't sack him then, which I thought was an absolute mistake. They stayed complacent. Shouldn't have done that. We just watched Carlo Ancelotti go to the Brazilian national team, guys. Unacceptable. Okay, we could have hired a guy like Ancelotti. The amount of pedigree that guy has. I know he didn't have a great year at Real Madrid, but he would have been way better off bringing Italy to the World Cup instead of bringing Brazil to the World Cup, guys. So horrible by the FIGC to keep Spalletti. Spalletti's tactics on top of it all, guys. This guy here clearly cannot work a three-man defense, guys. It just doesn't work. He suited the 4-2-3-1 at Napoli when they won the Scudetto. You can clearly see at times that this defense struggles. The midfield got overran at times. Like, and unexplainable to me how you can continue to start a guy like Giacomo Raspadori. I don't understand how this kick is started. I would have started either Luca or Fratesi, somebody else. Even, you're starting Zappa Costa when Cambiaso's on the bench. You could have even put Orsolini, who's had a great year at Bologna. DeMarco didn't play. Udoji played instead of him. We were missing a lot of guys. But like I said, that is not an excuse for the performance that Italy put in today, guys. And then Spalletti, he's going to go to the media and saying things like, oh, yeah, we need to look ourselves in the mirror. He's the first guy who has to do it. The way this team has been performing the last year and a half or so. Going into the qualifiers and for the Euro, then in the Euro itself. Now this guy can't continue, guys. I'm sorry. I don't think he can continue. I don't know who they could hire as manager. I don't know. You got guys like Palladino out there. I've been reading some people saying Ranieri, after he just had a great year at Roma, but the guy just retired, for Christ's sakes. There's no way in hell that he's going to come out and retire and coach the national team. I don't see it. What do you guys think? Do you bring back Mancini maybe? I don't know, but it's up in the air right now regarding this team, and things do not look good for this national team, guys. Like, if this team misses a third straight World Cup, it'll be the biggest embarrassment ever. And it's already embarrassing enough missing the last two. But to have a World Cup here in North America, guys, and for Italy not to be in it would be absolutely devastating for us North American Italians, guys. To watch Italy miss another World Cup and to have it here on this side of the border would just be indefensible, if you ask me, guys. And the call-ups too, you're calling up Rugani? For Christ's sake, Spalletti, there are way better options than Rugani to call up. I know he didn't play, but Jesus, Murphy. I liked Coppola today. I thought he played pretty well. He was one of the only bright spots today. That kid's got a bright future. But man, oh man, just some of the things today we saw were just absolutely jaw-dropping. Like, I just cannot believe what we are watching with this national team. Losing to Norway, this team's never been in a World Cup. They got now a 10-plus goal differential on us, guys. They've played 3 games. They're 3-0. Italy are now behind the 8 ball. They can't afford a loss now. They have to win every bloody game in the rest of their qualifiers, and they got to go and beat Norway at home. And they got to beat them by at least 3 goals if they want any chance of winning the group, because if not, back to another playoff, guys. Deja vu all over again. The last few World Cup qualifications. Like, it's incredible to watch. I never thought in my lifetime I would say that I've not seen Italy miss 2 World Cup, guys. And the fact that Italy hasn't played in a knockout match, it's been like 18 years, guys. My God, I was in high school still. It's absolutely absurd to me where this nation has gone, winning a European championship not only 4 years ago. Like, it's incredible to me how this team here can win a European title and then not qualify for a World Cup, and they continue to show mishaps in World Cup qualifying again. It's just unacceptable. They got to go to the drawing board again. Gravina, he's another embarrassment. He should have sacked this guy. He should quit himself if this team does not qualify for another World Cup, guys. But they cannot risk missing another World Cup. They got to take drastic action now, this national team. You either fire Spalletti or you tell this guy, you got to call up the right players. If not, you got to bring in somebody else, guys. And then you got guys like Acerbi on top of it, rejecting to come up to the team. Like, embarrassing. That guy's a joke. Yeah, just on top of the entire Inter team, they're an embarrassment. Let's be honest here, guys. Bastoni's performance wasn't good. DeMarco didn't even play in this game today after that absolutely beautiful performance in the Champions League final, guys. That was beautiful to watch because, obviously, if you guys know, I'm a Milanista. And to see DeMarco in that Champions League final, I'm glad he didn't play in this game today because the guy's an absolute disaster on top of it all. But the Inter players, Barella too, invisible, not good enough. These guys are supposed to carry the team. Best players on the national team. And Spalletti changed the formation to suit these 3 guys specifically. And look what's going on, guys. If he wants to keep his job, Luciano Spalletti, he better change formation or start calling up some younger players and giving them an opportunity, because this isn't good enough. Watching Norway spank us like this today was embarrassing. Look, they got some good players. Norway, Sorloth, Holland, Odegaard. They got some good players. Thornsby, who plays in Serie A. But that's enough, man. This was just another indictment on the national team, how things have played out the last few years since we won the European title. This cannot continue, guys. They got to do something about it. If not, guys, we could possibly be missing another World Cup, guys. And I cannot believe I'm even saying that. But, guys, just an absolutely embarrassing performance today by the national team. Spalletti just continues the same old nonsense, playing Di Lorenzo in a back three, even though we had so many injuries. He should not be playing there. Playing guys that should not be starting, like Giacomo Raspadori. I don't think he should be starting in this team. There are just too many question marks with this manager and how he's handling this team and his tactics and everything, guys. Things needs to change moving forward, or things could look even more bleak for the national team, guys. And I just do not want to see this team miss another World Cup, guys. But, guys, that's it for this video today. Thank you very, very much for watching. As always, guys, like this video. Subscribe if you guys want to see more content. Forza Italia sempre, as always, guys. And remember, if you do not watch sports, you're more. Ciao, guys.